It has been close. Last time they met in a major televised final was the World Series on ITV in Glasgow back in November. Then Michael van Gerwen squeaked home by 11 legs to 10. Only one match between them since, and that was the Premier League last week in Exeter when MVG won 7-2 with a 116 average in the process. Well, Michael van Gerwen is being quoted by the bookies unsurprisingly as the 7-1 on favourite. Peter Wright a rather more generous 9-2. Since their world final meeting in 2014, it has been 13 wins to 2 in van Gerwen's favour, and over his whole career 31-8 and 1 draw. Well, those are the stats, and obviously you draw the conclusion that Michael van Gerwen is a very, very big favourite. But Peter Wright is going to win one someday. I think we're all agreed on that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has the ability. The stats suggest that. His world ranking suggests that. The amount of ranking events away from the TV he has won suggests that. It's just whether he becomes damaged goods on the end of repetitive beatings on TV
59
from the likes of MVG and the other tremendous players that play within the PDC system.
Great maximum, come on, says van Gerwen, and he is underway. He won in Japan, Peter Wright, in the World Finals over there. Took out 141 to win that one. It meant so much to him. He was in tears on the stage, and if Peter Wright were to win tonight, I think it would be a very emotional occasion once more.
So it should be. Winning this, well, win any TV event takes some doing, but to win this particular one with the massive field and its shots are on. Oof. Yes, this tournament's a special one to win.
It was 11-5 in van Gerwen's favour last year. Could it be a 180? I think it certainly could. There you go. One apiece. Now, double 16 for first blood, and he takes it.
Not a bad start.
Second leg is Peter to throw first. Game on.
What a start to the second leg.
140.
Would have been back-to-back 180s.
Van Gerwen was a bit slow into his stride against Phil, wasn't he? Phil Taylor 4-1 up. But my goodness, when he started hitting it.
When he had that opportunity off 44 to go 5-1.
Well, we were both watching together at that time, and we said, I wonder if that's going to be the pivotal moment, and kind of was in the end.
140.
Right, nicely placed here. Could do with the treble, though. Oh dear.
60.
Well,
the door is slightly ajar. A 140 or a 180. Needs treble 18 to leave 170. 55. So 6 starts now. 1-2-1 for Wright.
Got away with it then a little bit, Peter. Treble 17 bull would have given him an opportunity, but I suspect he might just have set it up
on
anyway.
That occasion, that's where I prefer going for the bull first when you have 6 starts at 1-2-1. Because if you then go back up to the treble 20, only 2 20s, it's 65, gives you a much easier 2-dart finish at the end of it.
Double 16 for one apiece. Oh, that's very nice. Well, that gives the match a little bit of momentum, doesn't it? First to 11, remember, winning at this stage.
133.
Been some terrific stories through the weekend, but the dominance of Michael van Gerwen has shone out, but it would be perhaps the biggest story of all if Peter Wright were to take his first major title.
It's a big task against the world #1 and the best dart player in the world by a bit of a distance at the moment.
Well, we had a beach ball being slung around earlier on, and we've got another one now. Let's hope it doesn't prove too much of a distraction to the players. More than beach sport, sort of a giant inflatable thing. Sort of bouncing around there.
What he do for another 180? He's had a 180 in both the first two legs. Oh, that's class. Absolute class.
Brilliant darts from Wright. Van Gerwen can't take the 145, so Wright's got a break opportunity here.
Yeah, 98. It's a treble 20. You get 2 darts at double 19. Treble 18, double 12. But that was quite inviting, that first dart, to stay there and get 1 at double 9.
Van Gerwen, couple of 12s. That's a good marker. There it is, yes, he says. 2-1. Carried himself with a lot of maturity this weekend, Michael Van Gerwen. He could easily have got a bit revved up with that quarter-final match against the qualifier, but he didn't. He kept his composure.
I think he enjoyed it in a strange sort of way.
140.
Not a leg over 15 so far in this final.
Van Gerwen averaging 112, Wright 106 or thereabouts. It's not exactly shabby, is it? Oh, as good as a maximum. Wonderful throwing. And the right throw is under pressure. It's a good response, mind.
133.
Half. Enough. Exactly.
Oh, what a time to throw a 140.
Especially after the 177.
He's almost got to get this 133 now. Great first darts. Oh. He went double 19, double 19. Double 16 for 3-1. And that's the break against the throw.
An 11 dart leg there.
Oh, look at this. Gruesome for Wright supporters to see the way in which Van Gerwen is peppering that treble.
And annoyed at not hitting the 180. Animated. It's a super match.
There's a break at the end of this leg. And what Peter Wright would give to get the immediate break back, but he isn't going to get it while he throws like that. 140 followed by a 180. Might not get a 9 darter, but he can get a 10 darter.
Well, he's on world record average pace, averaging a 120. Incredible.
134.
And Wright sort of drifting along in the slipstream with an average of 108.5. Fabulous standard so far.
Well, possibility for back-to-back 11 dart legs.
Double 16 for an 11 darter. Oh, just the wrong way. Double 12.
23.
No check for Wright, obviously.
So, double 12 for a 4-1 lead as we go into the break.
24.
Double 6. Oh, double 3.
My goodness.
Signs of fallibility. This is a good opportunity for Wright to get the break back. He needs this. Double top. Oh, what a big dart this is now. Huge dart, and he's not got it.
So unlucky. I don't know how that didn't go in.
Double 3 Van Gerwen. And he's taken it this time. In you go. And Michael Van Gerwen took a bit of time and tremored. There's a bit of a tremble, and Peter Wright had the chance for the break back, but couldn't take it by the width of a wire. And Michael Van Gerwen in this race to 11 leads 4-1 and is on course to defend his title. Peter Wright is averaging 104. Now, anybody who follows darts knows that that is pretty damn good. But Michael van Gerwen leads 4-1. He's having to try and feed off scraps, and he's just under such pressure to absolutely throw out of his skin just to stay with van Gerwen.
He was desperately unlucky. He was given a chance that he probably never thought he would stumble on at that 54, and the two at tops were literally welded to the wire. So unlucky not to be back on throw.
What effect will the break have? Will there be a lull in the momentum of van Gerwen?
Well, he does do that from time to time. He goes missing for a leg or two. You've got to make hay.
Well, that's not a bad way to do it. Solid ton 40 from Wright.
Well, now in absolute control of this leg. 63 in front plus these. Well, there's those numbers. I think back in the day, anything over 90 was decent.
Back-to-back ton 40s from Wright. Let's put him on a finish. He's got 6 darts from here.
That'll do. 61 after 12 thrown. It's pretty much what his average suggests.
Well, this is going to be a must-take. 61 for Wright.
19 for double 16.
Here we go. And he's taken it. 2 doubles out of 4. Desperately needs that break back, though.
140.
Needs to stay with him on the scoring and just hope that somehow the doubles can be fallible and give him the opening. Sell-out crowd here tonight.
Now that's a hangover. My goodness.
I don't know what you describe that as. He's certainly not follically challenged, is he?
98.
Hirsute Anson. Plus something which would give a dentist nightmares, never mind anybody else.
What would Wright give for a fourth 180? 140 gives him a
100.
Well,
126.
You would think. Yeah, sets it up. Double 16 after 12 darts.
Right.
Can only pressure.
Yep. Good dart. And another. Well, that's about as good as he could do.
Yep.
Now he just has to hope. And van Gerwen is not in the mood to be giving too much encouragement, is he?
Like you said, John, perfectly explained. He's just getting, or described, he's just getting scraps.
Still only the one break down, though.
93.
But the fact that van Gerwen had the darts almost makes it another, because there's no sudden death in this format.
Nope.
Peter, he says.
It was really. We were miles away.
96.
Yeah, I think if he goes a double breakdown, it's pretty much curtains.
Crowd here would like to see, I'm sure, Wright have some success. He's become a very, very popular player in the game, hasn't he?
Oh, incredibly popular on the exhibition circuit, and my goodness, does he put on some exhibition.
Oh, brilliant. Maximum number 3. Wright's got 3 as well. 161, can he do it? Great first dart. Treble 17 looking for now. For the bullseye. Well, this would ignite the place.
96. Michael Van 132.
Should be going ball. Oh, another one for double 16. Leaves tops. All right, nice. A must now for Wright.
25-9. Double 8 now. Oh, good finishing. Good finishing. That was pressure.
96.
Well, 96. Not a bad score, but this is where Wright needs something huge. And he's only found a ton. He knows that there was a glimmer of a chance.
Oh. Lucky. Caught the flight, I think, on the way in. Yep. Took the energy off the dart.
Having to switch.
60.
Oh dear. Another maximum, his fourth. So 105 after 9. I wonder how he's going to go for this. I suppose
125.
might even use the bull here. Oh, he's coming down, I think. Tops. Oh, superb. Shelling peas, isn't it?
Superb.
12 darter. Makes it look so easy when he's in this sort of mood. Break at the end of this leg. He's averaging nearly 111 there, Van Gerwen now. Wright's playing well, but he just cannot find a way to get this break.
177.
Oh, 177. What a start. The throws under pressure again, and if Van Gerwen gets a break here, well, it's going to take an awful lot to get back. A bit of tension in those darts.
Well, I wouldn't say he's playing right at the top of his game, but averaging at 103, he's improved on his. Oh, this is. He's improved on his tournament average of 90. Well, it was 98 and change. So he's lifted his game,
but not enough. Saw the reaction of Van Gerwen there when he missed with the 6th treble 20. He wants another 9 darter.
57.
Wouldn't rule it out. Still a way to go. First to 11, remember. He's on a finish now. Could be another 12 darter if he takes out 146.
97. Michael 146.
a couple of ways. That's the more conventional one. Treble 20, treble 18, double 16.
58.
Wow, a poor visit.
Peter Wright then.
Small opportunity, John.
Just to hold the throw though, this.
This is the other way of going. 2 treble 19s and double 16.
Well, that's one of them. That's 2 of them, double 16. Oh, how the crowd wanted that to go in for Peter Wright.
When we look back, John, that shot at, I think it was 54, where he put 2 on the wire at tops, and that one.
And look at that from Van Gerwen. He takes it out. If you don't take those little crumbs, those little opportunities, well, you get punished when he's in this sort of mood. He's averaging over 110, and he's now 4 away from retaining his title and maintaining this phenomenal run of success in 2016. He leads at the break by 7 legs to 3.
Will have to produce the darts of his life to do that. Michael Van Gerwen 4 legs away from yet another major title. Phenomenal, awesome. His performance tonight, not just in the final, but against Phil Taylor in the semi-finals. He's averaging 110.5 in this final as he looks for back-to-back UK Open crowns. He's won 15 major PDC TV titles in a little over 3.5 years. and he's closing in on another. He is a darting freak.
Well, Michael van Gerwen is completely and utterly relentless in his pursuit of victory, as he always is.
57.
Sums him up. His ability is freakish. He is that good. He is, you know, and even when you think that he can't produce something any better, he does.
100.
You and I commentated on that semi-final when Taylor gave him one chance and he roared back to victory.
134.
111 and a half now.
Yeah, you mentioned about Peter Wright having to raise his game, but he's also got to hope that Michael van Gerwen's level drops. 111 and a half at the moment.
45.
It's very hard to see and how he's going to get back in the match.
Well, he was unlucky, Peter Wright, in that 10th leg,
65.
wiring double 16 for what would have been a terrific 146 to keep the final at 6-4, but then Van Gerwen makes him suffer with that 2-dart 88, and those are the chances that Peter Wright is being left.
85.
Well, the last leg of the first session as well. It got back to 3-1, had 2 darts at double top.
Missed. Yep.
61.
Well, 1 dart, no pressure. Double 2 when he comes back. But Peter Wright has had chances. And
95.
as you say, legs 5 and legs 10. All important in this final. Michael van Gerwen gets another one. For the moment, he is unstoppable. He beat Peter Wright in the Premier League only on Thursday in Exeter, but for him, this would be another title to add to the CV, which is getting more and more impressive as each month goes by.
60.
He's doing what all champions do, Stuart. We've had it with Phil Taylor for all those years. It's now Michael van Gerwen. When he gets in front,
59.
it's very, very hard to catch. He can roll off leg by leg. In 5 or 10 minutes, you're a long way behind.
55.
Peter Wright desperate to win his first major. He's won only one of his last 15 matches against Van Gerwen because Van Gerwen just keeps producing darts like that. That's 6 180s. Another astonishing display. Last year he beat Wright in the final, 11 legs to 5. Peter Wright getting more and more frustrated.
Well, the last 5 legs, it's 4 maximums and a 177. That's a third of the score of the leg gone in 3 darts.
It's fair to say when he's in this mood, he's unbeatable.
45.
Seems to be at the moment.
134.
You've got to get him when you get your chance. You don't get that many, but anyone you take, you've got to take.
58.
Well, he just loves winning. The hunger to win, and I think yet again, 14 months ago, losing
100.
his World Championship crown galvanised him. Losing in the World Championship at the Alexandra Palace has done exactly the same. It's unleashed a darting monster. And Michael van Gerwen gets another one under his belt. It's 9-3, it's relentless. It's exhilarating to watch, though.
Yeah, leg on leg on leg. Continues with the power scoring and not messing about on the double. And that spells danger for any opponent. He's mean. He's ready to retain his title.
93.
Almost not happy with a 140 there.
Well, just the 109 average in this final.
It's the regularity, Stuart, of the big averages. He's doing it match on match. We see it so often on the Pro Tour, which obviously people don't see on the TV screens. He's now producing it regularly on TV.
In the semi-final against Taylor, he won 9 legs out of 11 to race to victory from 4-1 down. And look what he's left, 170. He's hit 4 of these this weekend in the UK Open.
96.
But yeah, it really is as if losing the World Championship, or not winning it rather, not for a second time, makes him angry and more determined, and it's as if he's got, well, he has, he's got 12 months to wait to have another go at it. But in between, he's going to hoover it all up and win all the titles that he can. And double 16 takes him to within 1 leg of victory. Peter Wright hasn't done too much wrong, but he's powerless to stop this. It's relentless, it's incessant, it's quite brilliant.
Good start by Wright, but too little too late. But Van Gerwen, every tournament he goes to, he wants to win it. Doesn't matter if it's a Pro Tour event, a qualifier, anything. He wants to be the main man at the end of the day, and he's looking like being the main man again at the end of this weekend. And that's why.
Only 140. It all started in October 2012 when he won his first one, the World Grand Prix, when he came back from the verge of defeat to beat Mervyn King. And since then, he has been amazing.
145.
145 from Van Gerwen. Average 100, just shy of 109 in a major final.
The incredible standard he's reached.
60.
So many good players on the circuit now, but they're finding it hard to keep with Van Gerwen.
He needs double 18.
98. Peter requires 148.
Can Peter Wright delay the inevitable?
Not this time.
140.
Could have done with that one with the second dart.
Double 9. Oh, well then.
11.
3 match darts. A wry smile. But that smile will betray his real feelings of frustration. And Peter Wright gets one back. It's 10-4. 3 darts missed for victory for Van Gerwen.
58.
That's better from Peter Wright. He knows, well, he probably feels that the writing's on the wall.
100.
It's not over yet. But he's going to have to produce something magical. And this isn't a bad effort at all. Well, back-to-back maximums from Peter Wright.
It's been a remarkable weekend. This would make it even more amazing. He needs treble 19. He needs double 12 for more history!
Oh, he can't believe it. He can't believe he's missed double 12 for the 9-darter. Really would have put the smile back on his face despite the deficit in the score. The crowd wanted it, he wanted it. Wasn't to be. Double 3 to stay in it. Oh, he's bust it.
No score.
Well, that's unfortunate. He missed a 9-darter. He might lose the leg. He might lose the match. And another monumental Michael Van Gerwen performance. Another fantastic victory for the world #1. 20 TV titles now. Back-to-back UK Open triumphs. An average of 107. Well, sometimes Michael Van Gerwen just makes it look so easy. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, congratulations to Michael Van Gerwen. Keeps hold of his UK Open title. Peter Wright, well, he's had a fantastic weekend. He's got to yet another final. I'm sure there's more to come from Snakebite, but tonight, this evening, just wasn't his night. But what can you say about Michael Van Gerwen? The green machine rolls on.
Well, Michael Van Gerwen gets ready to receive another trophy, another winner's cheque for £60,000, more plaudits. You do have to feel for Peter Wright, another final, another defeat. Last year, beaten here 11-5, this year 11-4, and he missed double 12 for a night after and lost the leg. But Michael Van Gerwen has been absolutely fabulous from Friday onwards. He really has.